Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the Soggy Show that's on in the morning. Hope everybody's doing great on this wonderful Monday. Let me pause the screen.
I'm doing great.
Good. Good for you. Glad. I've been told I'm doing great as well.
Yeah,
in a very sarcastic manner.
That's what I heard.
Oh, Davey, how are you doing? Since
Fantastic.
we're just going to start this now.
Fantastic.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Sheesh. That was a very angry fantastic.
I know.
That was the angriest I've ever heard somebody say fantastic
I'm a little
in my life.
forceful. My apologies. Yeah, I'm a little forceful today. A little aggressive. Very aggro over
He's
here.
not in the seat anymore. He's mad.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no,
baby.
The lighting over here is chef's kiss. I'm happy over here.
It really is. Really is the best lighting.
It is.
Yeah.
Definitely bringing the best over here.
All right. We got stuff to do today. We're going to update you on the storm. It is now a hurricane.
Feels like a hurricane.
Became a hurricane last night.
Rock me like a hurricane.
What?
So, yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll update you on that. We'll, of course, talk about Troy and his trip.
Thank God. I was hoping. I
we
was really
really need to waste some time. We don't have much else to talk about today. So I was just asking Troy one question about his trip. It's like having Sheriff Hardwick in studio. It's just you ask him one question and boom, he just take up the whole show.
Nice.
We've got
That's what I do.
We've got a Manhood Monday story.
Yeah.
We've got a pretty amazing story about a young girl here in St. Augustine receiving a scholarship from the J Fund.
For Manhood Monday?
No, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying
moved on, Dave.
I didn't know. Okay. I had no idea. Ay, ay, ay.
And selection surprises in a recent straw poll. Talk about that. Did you guys talk about that last week?
Nope.
That's not our leftover story
No.
from last week, is it? Okay.
No.
All right. And more. Maybe. We'll get into it right after I tell you about Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. They are a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. They were founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service. And that Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got that state-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled bays out there, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance. Plus, you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. Had a great Jiffy Burger out there last week, 904 Now Burger.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty amazing. They're the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater, and their team is always dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they offer the best in pricing, selection, and service just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, the Florida Man Games. Go to thefloridamangames.com, see what's new. There's some new stuff coming. There's definitely some new stuff coming. Excited to tell you about it. But listen, there's a lot more to do out there than, watching the main event is going to be pretty damn entertaining. But in between the main events, you're going to have a lot to do. There's going to be, we're bringing back the mechanical gator, of course. That was a big hit out there last year. We're introducing some knocker ball games
Whoa.
Yeah.
Knocker
Knockers.
balls.
Yes.
Nothing better than knockers.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. We'll go with that. Yeah. I mean, these knocker balls are definitely the size of some Miami knockers. That's for sure. That's
If
for
Troy's
sure.
RV isn't knocking, don't just rock out. No, that was awful.
Oh, we've got giant beer pong out there, human foosball, the Ninja Nation Ninja obstacle course.
Nice.
You can try the ninja wall that everybody wants to try. Water slides, big glove boxing. There's going to be a whole lot to do out there, a whole lot more. So very exciting. It's going to be a great day. Go out there and get your ticket. Special 904 discount for everybody. If you go in and type RD2 for your general admission tickets, you're going to get 20% off. It's a great deal for you and only you. So check that out now. TheFloridaManGames.com.
I'm seeing a lot of people out there that today, like this, is a great training day for the Florida
It
Man
is.
Games.
Yes. It's a great day to train for the newest event, which is going to be brawling over hurricane supplies
So there we
in the
go.
grocery store aisle. So yeah,
Okay.
get out there and fight some people at Publix today,
Nice. Let's see what happens.
but only if you're planning on being in the Florida Man Games.
Yeah,
If not,
yeah.
don't fight people in Publix.
No.
Yeah, be nice then.
Yeah.
Be nice. If you're gonna go
But
into
buy all the
Florida Man
toilet
Games.
paper and then return it and see what happens.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
Don't
That
do
is
that.
such a dick
That's
move right there.
Very not nice.
It's not nice at
Not
all.
good.
Yeah, return used toilet paper. And go.
No, not used. Ew.
This stinks.
As if.
Oh.
Gross.
Yeah, that's what people try to do with food that they've eaten the entire plate of sometimes. You know, it wasn't good.
Right,
But you ate
yeah.
the whole thing.
You have like
but it
2
wasn't
bites
good.
left.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, big shout out to Fias Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Sheba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris, Lucero, Bail Bonds, Lace Med Spa, Griffin Service, and BNS Signs. We'll talk about soon. But first, question of the day, Troy.
Well, happy Monday.
Yeah.
And
Well, we already went through how is everybody.
Yeah, that
we
was
already did
supposed to
that.
be
and
So,
we already determined you're doing great.
Right.
Yeah.
But the question of the day is which lollipop is the best invention? The Dum Dum, the Tootsie Roll, the Blow Pop, or the Ring Pop?
wow. Okay.
All great in their own way,
Yeah.
but only one could be number one.
I'm going to go ring pop because it's the only one you can wear. It's the only one you don't have to worry about doing anything with. You just wear it on your finger and you've got it.
Yep. Honestly, I was going to say ring pop too, but I will ask you, what was the flavor ring pop that you prefer? Was it the blue raspberry or was it the strawberry? Which one did you go for?
I think it was blue raspberry mostly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You are officially cool.
Okay. Hell yeah. I've been waiting my whole life to hear that.
Just made it. You made it, sir. Congratulations.
I am cool. You heard it here first. Breaking news.
Certificates are in the back.
All right. So is that your answer too? Is that
Yeah,
your
man.
official answer?
Definitely.
Okay.
So
And the
good.
blue
All right.
raspberry.
Yeah, with the blue on the mouth, it was like a thing back in the day. Like you had to have blue raspberry. It just,
Okay.
you had to have a blue tongue,
Yeah.
which probably doesn't mean that you're healthy nowadays. I know. I
Yeah, I
understand.
don't
that.
think so. Yeah.
All right, and mine's the Blow Pop.
Okay.
I'm a bubble gum guy, and I love to blow the bubbles and stuff like that. But I am bubbles.
Well, I mean, like, are you a biter or are you a sucker?
Jesus.
Well, I mean, like, for real. Like, when do you go in for the blow pop there?
I don't know if we're that close yet.
You know what I meant. If you're gonna go for the middle of the
We know what you
lollipop.
meant. We know what you meant secondarily as well,
Gracious.
sir. We know you by now,
Gracious,
Davey.
you people. I am a good Catholic
You read
kid.
between the lines, Davey.
Yeah, Davey.
For
I mean, I'm
once.
just getting back. I mean, I know you missed me, but come on.
Okay, great way to start off a
I'm
Monday
usually
show.
not a biter.
Thank you for
there
telling
you
me.
go.
That answered my question. Now I know.
Just glad my 15-year-old godson is not working the booth
Wow.
today. Jeez.
Keeping it classy over here, Hartzell.
All right.
But the ring pop was actually created by a dad trying to get his daughter to stop sucking her thumb.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like, you know, he tried to give her binky and something else, and he had the binky on his finger. It's like, hey, wait a second.
Huh.
He gave her the lollipop. He had a lollipop also, and that's how he got her to stop. And he's like, I put these two together.
You kidding me?
Wow.
That was the nicest thing he could have done for his. My mom put Tabasco sauce on my thumb. Right?
Yeah.
I had a slit in the middle.
Yeah.
My tongue
yeah, it is
from-
burnt.
Yeah,
That
can
is
you
burnt.
imagine? Thank you for the Tabasco, Susan.
Jeez.
Sunnydale Farms is looking real nice, honey.
It worked.
Gosh.
It worked.
It worked. Stop sucking my thumb.
I mean, it's obviously not quick enough.
Wow,
Man, that left some damage.
Well, honestly, the dentist was like, you should have left him sucking his thumb a little bit more because the top oil had gone over the bottom. I have an overbite. So, anyway, oh well, had to do it so fast. Awkward, very awkward. There we go. Sorry.
Davey Trauma Corner today.
All day long.
Airing it out. Airing it out.
Right. Good question of the day. Looking forward to seeing what people have to say in there in the comments. It's now time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
Rain.
Okay, that quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us.
Want me to tell you what time it's going to rain?
No.
Now.
Okay, we'll take it. Jeez. Welcome back, Troy.
Oh,
You're doing great.
good
You're
to be
doing
Mason.
stellar. We now go to the booth for the traffic report. Rick, what do you got?
It's raining.
Okay, well, there you go. All right. That's all we need to know. Severe weather. Warning.
down.
Use caution. Okay. Everybody is driving pretty slow out
They
there.
are. They're taking their time.
Yeah.
They're doing it the right
That's
way.
smart. Oh, it looks like it's raining quite a lot out there. A little more than it's raining right here on 95. All right.
Definitely is. And
Yeah.
traffic's built up a little bit more. It was the last 10 minutes pretty smooth and no cars backed up, but looks like the northbound lane it's pretty backed up.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
drive safe. Leave a little bit early if you haven't left yet, and just know the storm's out there brewing.
All right. Here we go. 2 weather reports and a traffic report today.
Barely
nice.
traffic.
Right. All right, that comes to us from Elase Med Spa. You can experience the ultimate rejuvenation at Elase Med Spa, where science meets tranquility. Their world-class treatments will transport you to a state of pure bliss. And their skin facials will unlock your natural glow. Their hydro facials will unlock your natural glow. For the perfect harmony of wellness and beauty, choose Elase Med Spa. Visit them online at elase.com. And if you're a first-time customer, use the promo code DAVY. Woo! When you go in and talk to the lovely person at the desk,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll get $100 off your services.
Yeah,
That's pretty amazing.
it is awesome. Just handing it out.
That's it. Elase.com.
Oh,
Okay.
by the way, they're closed today. I should have said that. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
they closed today.
Yeah,
Okay.
They are closed today.
I'm sure a lot of places closed
All
today.
over Northeast Florida,
Yeah.
all of their branches. So just
Probably much of downtown closed today.
Mm.
And with that, we're going to start off the show by dumping this segment on our meteorologist here and having him update us on the storm. Troy, how's the storm going?
There hasn't been a whole lot of change, and there is an 8 o'clock report. I haven't been able to get to it.
Refresh.
I thought you were going to give me a story first.
Nope. We're throwing you right back into the fire to start the week off, Troy.
But it looks like we've kind of dodged a little bit. It's going to be a lot of rain the next couple of days.
Mhm.
So we'll see what happens, as it comes across the state there. But it looks like we're going to be a little better than we thought because it pushed further north before coming in.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it kind of came a little further north before coming in, and it should go out somewhere in southern Georgia.
And we should, being the official news station that we are, have a... There we go. Look at that. We got a radar
We're
up there.
official.
Wow. We are official. I hate to say news station because we're not really a news station. But we do have a radar up. And that,
And we did do traffic, kind of.
we did do traffic. Yeah.
We're an information place.
We're an information stop. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have rain at least the next 3 days.
Okay, there you go. But yeah, not too bad. I would expect, it got upgraded to a Category 1 hurricane over the night. And I would expect that to go down pretty quickly once it really hits land.
Well,
Usually,
the problem is when the ground is really saturated like that, and that's when the roots are going to be uprooted on some of these trees that are going to be falling down on the infrastructure of the sewer pipes and things like that. That's what we're concerned with out there.
that Some of that made sense.
It's the truth. That's what I heard on the news this morning. That's exactly how they said it, just like that. So I thought I would be respectful.
Well, see, that's why we don't call ourselves news.
We're
'cause,
information.
That's right. That's right. All right. Yeah, I mean, that is a risk.
Yeah.
That is a risk when it's very, very wet.
Big trees.
Trees falling over and stuff like that.
High tide downtown is right around 10:15 or so.
Mm.
So, so if you're worried about that, that's when to stay away.
Do we have a flapper report?
It was not bad last night.
Okay.
That's good.
So the next one is this morning, and at my house, it's about an hour and a half after high tide. So it won't be until around noon is when it's going to be bad at my house.
How are your sandbags?
Did you sandbag?
I did not sandbag.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I did not sandbag, but
Should be all right through this
Rebecca
one.
did tape my seep holes where the water can come in when people drive down there sightseeing and splash into the house.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's
Rebecca,
annoying,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby, for doing that.
That's
If you
nice.
drive a Tesla, also barking on high ground so it doesn't explode randomly.
No exploding Teslas.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Salt water and Teslas.
And people,
they don't mix.
I did not buy the stupid Cybertruck. People still are asking me about that.
Of
Are you
course they
kidding
are.
me?
Because you made a video that made it look very realistic that you bought a
That was the fun
Cybertruck.
part of it.
So 3 weeks ago.
I know, but they're still asking, how's the truck? How's the
Yeah.
Cybertruck?
Oh
Yeah,
my
well,
gosh.
aren't you
It's
glad
not
you don't have
existent.
one now?
It's not existent.
Oh, no. They look cool.
They look all right. They
forbid
make
it.
like weird, cheesy, futuristic noises when you turn them on and off.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
I'm sure there's a setting
I would-
that
I
you
would
can
have had to
say
get
I
no.
would
used
hope
to
so.
I would have had to get used to the one pedal thing, the no brake thing. So
Yeah.
that was kind of weird.
Was that weird?
Yeah,
I was going
as
to
soon
ask
as you let go of the accelerator, it goes.
Starts breaking. Yeah.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
I almost said gas pedal, but that wouldn't have been a true statement.
No, true. Right.
It's an
Power pedal.
Electric. Right. A power pedal. Oh, that's pretty good. A power pedal.
Like it. Butch.
Step on your power pedal.
All right. From that, we go back to Troy. And how was your trip, Troy?
We had a great trip. We went to New York City on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then we went to the game Friday night.
Yankees game?
Yankees Blue Jays game.
Okay.
And the Yankees lost, but Aaron Judge, who's like the big home run hitter, hit an absolute bomb over top of our head.
Oh,
He
really?
hit almost a 500-foot home run, and it was just like, oh my god, it was like almost inhuman. So we got to see that, and then we got on the train and went down to Washington D.C. And we went to a Nationals game, and the Nationals beat the Brewers.
Okay, so you got to see one victory.
Yeah, and then a friend of a friend hooked me up with some really, really cool, like, Diamond Club seating, like right
Ooh.
behind home plate. And we, they're,
So were you guys on
their
TV?
Buffet, we were on TV when the home run, because it literally went right over top of our
Oh, okay.
head, the night before, but I don't think we were on TV on, we might have been in the shot from behind, and but we never really checked because we were just shoving our face full of food. It was like the most amazing buffet. It was like Golden Corral on steroids, and it had an ice cream bar, and it had a what was the
I mean, it's a sneeze guard is probably involved if it's Golden Corral, if you're going to go that level. Why don't you give it Sizzler or something? That's a little bit more upper
I've never
class.
had Golden Corral.
Really? God, well, that's a blessing.
Quincy's.
Right. I hear Golden Corral's kind of downgraded Quincy's.
Think of all those and then upgrade it like 6 steps.
There it is.
Okay.
All right, but I mean,
All right.
but we ate so much, and then like we're like completely stuffed, and they go, "Oh, the dessert bar comes out in the 4th inning." So
What was the dessert bar?
it had ice cream, it had cakes, it had cookies, it had just ridiculous everything.
Did you do ice cream?
I did an ice cream sandwich.
Very smart. And it was National Ice Cream Sandwich Day
Yes,
last week.
I
Good
did-
job.
I did an ice cream sandwich,
So good.
and I did a couple cookies and a little red velvet cupcake. But you know,
Who's counting?
yeah,
Now you're going to get right back on track now,
yeah,
right?
right now I'm
Power walkers.
Dieting right
with your
now.
pedal.
So why is Blake asking me to ask you about peeing on a train?
well, it wasn't peeing on a train. It was a guy.
Did you pee off the back of a
As
train?
we were, no, I did not. I did not. But we're walking down just New York, and this guy just whips it out right there and just starts peeing right on the wall as we're walking to the train. And
I saw that in New York too.
I was
That's a
just like-
thing in New York.
I was like, okay, no, I mean, this, yeah, it was just like, and I just keep walking. And Blake literally says loud, "Is he peeing?"
Yeah, you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself.
Yeah. So
in New
I
York.
just kept walking, and the guy, I heard him from behind. I was like, Blake, just keep walking. There's no reason. No one wants him to turn around and answer
Yeah.
you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but it was right there on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, New York.
Clean, very clean.
Oh
city.
man, I tell you, like you
Beep, beep.
really, really appreciate how great it smells in Florida. Because we were in the downtown. We're
Uh-huh.
right there downtown in the middle of everything, and
Central
it just
Park.
has that aroma, the New York City aroma.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
then we were in D.C. right downtown, and you just have a city aroma, and
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
all the horse and buggies too. So
Yeah.
that's another like undercarriage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Gross.
yeah. The only disappointment of the entire thing is now if you go to D.C., you do have to do reservations at the Air and Space Museum.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, because Sunday that was our plan. We were going to do that, and then Sunday morning we were going to do the Air and Space Museum, and we get there and it's like sold out. We're like, what do you mean sold out?
What do you mean
'Cause
sold
everything
out?
was free,
Yeah.
but you had to do reservations
Oh my.
because they've evidently gotten so popular. But we ended up going to the archives and saw the
Those
Bill of
museums are
Rights-
amazing.
The Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
The buildings are just, the architecture is incredible. The Constitution and Declaration of Independence
Mm.
and the Magna Carta that was redone in 1297.
How was the monument? Was that work? Were people visiting that, or was that shut off still?
Which
The
one?
Washington Monument.
It was closed on Sunday. But yeah, there are people
Okay.
going. I've been to DC like 4 times. I still have
I
not
know it was
been to
closed
the-
for a long time.
I still have not been to the top of the Washington Monument. So
Yeah,
I
me
gotta
You
neither.
can
back.
go to the top of the monument?
You used
I
to
didn't
be
even
able
know that.
You used to be able to, yeah.
and then
Really?
a earthquake hit, believe it or
Boom.
not, and it messed up the stability. But now they're allowing people to go back up again.
That'd be
just
cool to
not
see.
on Sunday.
Oh, of course.
Not on Sunday. God
Boy.
forbid.
You guys planned that so great.
Yeah. So, yeah, we were doing great.
Until then. Until then.
Yeah. It is. You can walk in a straight line from the White House to the monument to the Lincoln Memorial
Oh, yeah.
and
No, it's
wear yourself out.
A whole new
But,
world.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and I took a.
Is there a protest
I
while
s-
you were there?
Probably.
There was some unique demonstrators of Japanese culture,
Cool.
and then there was some protesters from Venezuela wanting
Aye.
U.S. to intervene in their leader and help overthrow that situation. So there's always something going on at the White House. But the cool thing about the White House at night is it's red, white, and blue right now.
Oh,
So it was. I mean, it looked really, really cool.
Mm.
So not gonna lie.
okay.
So, and I did take a video. I don't know if I posted it or not.
You
of,
didn't.
Of Washington. I didn't.
I would have known.
You were stalking me the whole
Of course. I like to live vicariously on trips.
I was standing between the Washington Monument and the Capitol. So I did the Washington Monument, and then I, panned over to the old folks' home.
Oh,
This
Sunnydale
town.
Farms.
Yeah,
So nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, sounds like a successful trip.
Good.
Yeah, it was. It was a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay.
So, I mean,
We were worried
got
about you
down-
coming home, though. That
Oh,
was the big question.
We were
Right.
really. They stopped us on the tarmac, and like kind of held us and was like, okay, there might be a weather, and then they released us. So we got here about 40 minutes later than what we thought we were going to.
Mm,
Okay.
not too bad.
Did the president accidentally end up on your plane? You see that over the weekend? Just walked up on the wrong plane?
Oh, there you go.
That was interesting.
Oh, I
that
stopped
happen?
following.
How does that happen?
Yeah, it's just comedy at this point.
He's got to have better handlers.
He really, well, I don't
Somebody
think they want to
jump
handle
in
him at this
there.
point. I
Yeah,
think
but
they
come
want
on.
to just let him
he's
be
out of
him.
the race. Just
Yeah.
let him
Let him.
in with some pride. Come on.
Peaceful panda.
Yeah, let him relax.
Mhm.
All right. Gas Buddy Gas Report time. Let us know where you are seeing great prices for gas. We would appreciate that in the comments. And we'll start with the Citgo at $10.99 South Ponce. They're at $3.19 this morning. The Sunoco at $21.99 North Ponce at $3.24. The Shell at 146 King Street, $3.25. We've got the Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, $3.26. The Owens at 780 South Ponce, $3.26. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, also at 326 this morning. The Gate at 4075 US 1 North, 329. A1A Discount Beverage, Ashwin out there on the island, 329. We got the Mobile and Circle K, 329 as well. And the Gate on Mizell Road, 349. So it looks like 329 is about where most people are sitting at this morning. Got anything from our friend Tim?
I got Bucky's at 315 and Iowa City at 316.
Okay.
Tim is Wawa's at 349 and Costco's at 315. Thank you, Tim.
Very good. And thank you to Chris Lucero Bail Bonds for helping us check in on gas. If you or someone you know is in trouble with the law, you were fighting in the aisles of Publix over hurricane supplies because we told you to. Still illegal even if we tell you to. Chris will get you out of jail. 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Got a little bit of music today. Anything that's outside, you should expect it to be canceled, though. Mark Hart, and I'm just being honest, Mark Hart and Reggie Starrett at the trade wins at 1. Brett Blackshear, Ben 39 at 2. Sam Passetti, Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Stu Weaver, Harry's at 6. And TJ Brown at Pierre's Pub at 6.
We've got some action on the beach.
What is happening on the beach? That looks like a bulldozer?
It's a bulldozer with some diesel fuel, it looks like, toting behind
Well, they're polluting the water. They're using this time when nobody's on the beach to dump diesel fuel into the ocean.
What are they doing?
Directly into the ocean.
That's got to be something else.
That was such a random check of the beach. That was great.
I love that.
Yeah, it was like a little procession of pollution.
The beach renourishment project is just like,
What?
I feel like we needed like parade music with that or something.
You know, the storm is really when things get washed away. So it's very interesting. They're just out there standing guard, I guess. That was such a weird shot.
Keeping the beach smooth.
Yeah.
for all the traffic on it today.
It's like a Zamboni on the ice, just keeping it smooth.
That's right. All right.
how did the surf look? I was looking at the tractor. I didn't check out the surf.
I
Surf's a little,
There's a super current from the south to the north you can see, but it's just dumping. It's all blown out, but yeah, give it a few hours. We'll be out there.
Yeah. It'll clean up.
surfers love this weather.
Surfers love this weather.
You can't jump off the pier anymore and cheat the paddle out, though. We used to do that.
That's right. Yeah. Unless you want to cheat
Now you
death.
start with a broken leg.
Yeah. I mean, some people just need a challenge after a while, right?
Right.
Just gets too easy surfing in St. Augustine. All right, live music mic check comes to us from Griffin Services. Griffin understands that choosing the right company when you need AC, plumbing, or electrical services is a big decision. They help hundreds of local families just like you every single week getting problems fixed so you can get back to what really matters. You see them everywhere dozens of times a week, and when you do, it usually means legendary service is on the way. If you have an AC, plumbing, or electrical problem, Griffin makes it easy. Give them a call, 904-500-2653. There we go. I was right. Or visit griffinservice.com and see the Griffins. All right, we've got a Manhood Monday. This is a very controversial story over the weekend. We're going to talk about it. Olympic pole vault mishap.
Oh, yeah.
This was hilarious. I have my thoughts about this.
Me too. Let's talk.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it right after we tell you about Finest Roofing, your local go-to for 15 years. And guess what? All their employees live right here in St. Johns County. They're also master elite contractors, which means they can offer you warranties that nobody else can touch. They love our community, and they love you, too. You know you're in good hands with Finest Roofing. 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers
And gutters. Yeah.
All right. French pole vaulter Anthony Emirati. Sounds Italian. Maybe that's why he had this mishap.
Emirati.
He goes viral at the 2024 Paris Olympics. He's a 21-year-old French pole vaulter. He's become a viral sensation at the Paris 2024 Olympics after an unusual incident during his event. Emirati was attempting to clear a height of 5.70 meters when his manhood, they say, inadvertently caught the bar, preventing him from achieving his target. Did you see this, Troy?
No.
You didn't see this?
I did not see this.
Really? Wow.
I was watching baseball.
Social media.
Wrong ball.
Not his kind of ball.
Wrong bat.
Wrong, yeah. Wrong ball
bat,
and bat
wrong
on
ball.
that one. Yeah.
Social media users quickly reacted to the incident with a mix of humor and sympathy. One user on X
Led with sympathy.
there should be no sympathy here.
Oh.
Anthony Emirati failed the bar, and the commentators are already having a hard time acknowledging what happened. Help, I'm dying. That's from a comment on X.
Mm-hmm.
I love that we quote random X users as if they're sources of solid information.
And also Twitter.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Marcus _ Viridius at 29.
Other users chimed in with remarks such as unlucky, but also a good flex.
Really?
And the best way to lose. So yeah, basically what happened was he cleared the bar, but
The pole vault. His own pole
hit the bar. It didn't look like it was a painful way. It didn't look like it
No,
got
it's just
the
like
nads.
a flip.
right. Yeah.
It got the whole fruit
Just
and the
got the
bananas.
pole.
No,
Did it?
the whole thing, yeah.
Did it?
The clip.
Okay.
My question is like you're an Olympic athlete.
Mm-hmm.
You know better than this. So why didn't you wear a jock strap? That's exactly what they're invented for. To hold everything there together. Why didn't you do that? I don't know.
Maybe a extra weight. Didn't want that little bit of extra
I
weight.
thought the suit they wore would hold everything in it.
You would think so.
Yeah.
See, I don't like.
when you know you're packing heat and you're at that level, I'm like, come on.
But
I'm
what
sorry.
what do you?
So stupid.
What is a bigger brag though? Winning a gold medal or not winning a gold medal because
Your
junk's
junk got caught in the
too
bar.
big, right? I think that is
TV
a hell of a flex,
Who got
right?
more TV time? The guy who won the gold or this dude?
This guy,
Yeah.
this guy definitely did. He got more social media time. That's
Is that
for sure.
the gold medal that you guys are weighing life with? Because TV time, that's
Yeah,
the
I
gold
don't wanna-
medal of life?
By the way, I don't want a bar hitting my nuts in any way, shape, or form.
Wear a jock strap.
Even to get famous, I'm not wanting to do
Aye,
that.
yeah.
And here's the thing: you don't get paid that much for competing in the Olympics
You don't.
or for winning gold.
No,
you really
you don't.
don't.
Actually, if you look up, there's some countries that pay you over $1 million for gold.
Well,
No,
yeah.
Some countries, but the
U-
Olympics
US
themselves don't
US
pay
you
you.
lose, you
US
die.
you only get like between 40 or 50,000 or
Right.
something.
Not
like that.
even.
So
Yeah,
After taxes,
Yeah.
it turns into like 12.
right.
nothing's the same.
You owe
Taxes.
them.
Right, exactly.
Right,
For being
yeah.
talented. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. There are some countries out there, but they also get scary if you lose. I'm not kidding you. Like there's some like fear of God if you lose a competition.
Yeah.
Because all the winnings and the trophies and the houses and the cars get snatched right from you and you have to earn them back. It's very crazy in some of those countries.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I mean,
so yeah, weird.
I think I would rather.
Bumpy.
I think I would rather have this happen than win a gold medal. Honestly, if it's a choice between, our afternoon show co-host and producer Amanda posted a very interesting post about this.
Evening show.
Evening. Did I say afternoon?
Yeah, that's okay.
Evening show. Just talking about how women's bodies are often objectified, and it's not right for a man's body to be objectified. I think this is a little bit different. I think in a man's case, you're okay with this.
Yeah,
I think we're all okay with it. Like as a dude, you're okay not winning a competition because your junk is too big.
Was he set to win? Do we know? Like what was he
not
seated?
not at what they just said. I mean, that's I think
I don't
the
know.
record said like over 20 feet.
Yeah,
It
I don't
was-
know if he was
well, then
actually
if-
going to
if
win.
I- 5
He
meters?
was only at 5
Right.
meters. So
Yeah.
Then okay. Then
Yeah.
he did win he won the gold for his life.
He won.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he won as big as he could possibly win. This
Totally.
event.
I mean, there's an OnlyFans contract out there somewhere, I'm sure.
Right. Like he's going to make more money off of
Totally.
some sort of adult thing now.
Or something's going to get in the way of him walking. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how the marketing spin is going to be, but yeah.
Yeah. I think this is the best thing that could have happened to this French pole vaulter. I really do. Good for him.
Wee wee.
Yeah.
I've been to France. Sorry.
Great.
Speed bumps.
so fluid.
That was great. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm interested to see what our commenters think about this. Do you think this is unfortunate that he's only being recognized for this, or do you think he probably wants it that way? I think he's probably cool with it.
I don't think it was intended, but I think he's accepting the fame.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of
Right.
have to now. I mean, what are you going to do? Run? I mean,
They talk about we talked about the anti-sex beds that they have at the Olympics or whatever.
the cardboard
The
beds.
cardboard
bed.
Oh, they found a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure this guy put all those to good use after this event.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was the most laid guy at the Olympics after this event, honestly. When your manhood stops you from winning, Good for you. Good for you.
I'm pretty sure the guys on the NBA, the basketball team, are probably doing okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably.
Glad that you know. Glad that you know, Troy. Peeker in the locker room. Creep.
You like blow pops or Tootsie Pops?
Yes.
He said blow pop, right?
I went safe and went ring.
Why do people watch this show anymore? This is why we're not the news. This is why we're clearly not the news.
And I love it.
Information.
All right, moving on.
Okay.
St. Johns County student Julia Dyer receives a Tom Coughlin J. Fund scholarship. That's great.
Good job.
A St. Johns County student, her name is Julia Dyer. She has been awarded the Tom Coughlin J. Fund scholarship. Dyer is a graduate of Bartram Trail High School and is preparing to attend Georgia Southern University,
Oh, nice.
where she plans to study nursing.
Good.
Really awesome. Yeah. The J Fund, established by former Jaguars head coach Tom Coughlin, who I met in an airport once. And when I say met, I mean creepily stared at him the entire time he was there, like, that's Tom Coughlin. He's a legend.
He's got Super Bowls.
Yeah. He did have
Bulls,
Super
not
Bowls.
balls.
I know, but I heard
For the Giants,
I
not
know
for the
what you heard.
Jags.
I know what I heard.
They provide scholarships to childhood cancer patients and survivors.
Oh,
Dyer,
wow.
who battled cancer for 2 years, is now cancer-free
Awesome.
and looking forward to her future in the medical field. She was diagnosed with acute lymphomic leukemia at the age of 4 in 2010. She underwent 2 years of treatment and celebrated her victory over cancer in July of 2012 with a no more chemotherapy party.
Ring
Reflecting,
that bell.
what's that?
At the
That's
end
right.
of chemo, you ring that
Yep.
bell.
Let's see. She reflected on her journey and recalled the support she received from nurses and family, which helped her through the challenging times. Her mother, Susan, expressed gratitude for the J Fund's assistance, which alleviated some of the financial burdens during Dyer's treatment. The J Fund has been supporting families like Dyer since 1996 with the scholarship program starting 6 years later. Julia's father, Will, shared a poignant memory of her treatment, emphasizing the emotional toll it took on the family. Despite the hardships, Julia emerged as a strong and resilient individual, now 18 years old and cancer-free for 12 years.
That's amazing.
Congratulations, Julia, on everything. From the being cancer-free to this scholarship. It's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, and
Good for her.
And and thank you to groups like the J Fund and Coughlin and the Weaver family. When we were up there, just a couple weeks ago, and they have the wall of like the big donors, and some of these companies just really, really step up and make it happen for these kids and save so many lives, and so congratulations to her and to the support of the groups like the J Fund.
Yeah, man. Really, really awesome. Love to have a story like that mixed in here with all of our goofiness today. All right. St. Johns County straw poll reveals some potential election surprises. A recent straw poll in St. Johns County suggests potential surprises in the upcoming election. Not a surprise to me. I called this. Not a surprise to me. I
Of course.
called this.
Of course.
I told you. People didn't believe me. They
Information.
didn't believe me.
These straw polls are stacked, but go ahead.
I mean, straw polls can be rigged, but this will be interesting to see how it plays out. Candidates with minimal campaigning efforts received notable support, and some challengers showed strong performances against the incumbents. The polls, conducted after events sponsored by the St. Johns County Chamber of Commerce, included 400 participants who engaged with candidates for various positions, including State House, County Commission, and Sheriff. The events took place at the Solomon Calhoun Community Center in St. Augustine and Beachside High School. Daniel Lee, the Chamber's Marketing and Tourism Development Director, highlighted that participants could vote in any race, regardless of their residential district. In the straw poll, the results were consistent across both events, despite fewer ballots cast at the Beachside High School. Notably, the District 1 County Commission race saw incumbent Christian Whitehurst leading against Anne Marie Evans, with a third candidate, Weston Ferguson,
Ooh, great name.
receiving minimal but notable support. despite not campaigning. We talked about this situation last week. In the District 3 County Commission race, incumbent Henry Dean led against Ann Taylor with another minimally active candidate, John Higbee III, receiving a small percentage of votes. Would be interesting to see how the votes for Higbee and Ferguson, were they not in this race, were divvied up. These dynamics could impact tight races, they say, especially those in the August primary, where Republican winners will face write-in or no party-affiliated candidates, which pretty much means that whoever wins...
They win in August, they win.
If they win in August, they win the race. St. John's County Supervisor of Elections, Vicki Oakes, noted that primary election turnout has not exceeded 31% since 2004. With some races decided by narrow margins. Other races showed mixed results for incumbents. Royal Amo lost to Clay Murphy in both straw polls, with Murphy advocating for slower growth. In the sheriff and school board races, incumbents and candidates backed by the local Republican Party led the polls. Business owner Philip McDaniel emphasized the importance of candidates who support small business and tourism, expressing satisfaction with the opportunity to engage with candidates directly at these forums. So yeah, Troy, to your point, it is really hard to tell. These straw polls are not the most accurate things in the world, but...
we're talking 400 people, and we have 330,000 people in St. Johns County. So, I mean...
And 31% of them show up to vote.
And it's 31% show up to vote.
In the primary.
And these straw polls, it's like who kind of stacks the deck against who. There's some interesting races out there, and I think it's going to be closer than people realize, because there is such a huge money gap between the 1 and 2s on the county commissioner side.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's still going to be closer than the money's indicating.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
The incumbent has an advantage when there's a 3-person race. It's just the way it kind of is, because you have the anti-incumbent vote, but then you have the name recognition side of it. So, and all the incumbents in the county commission race definitely have a financial advantage. They can get more information out there in a more efficient manner than the others. The others have to be creative and knock on doors.
Yeah, true. So it'll be interesting. This is coming right up 15 days. 15 days till this primary. Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
I'm going to march through on this Manic Monday.
Okay. As you do that, I'll remind everybody that Bates Hewitt & Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk longevity in our community and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing it for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent, and she offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, our friends at B&S Signs. Can't wait for my newest project with B&S Signs to hit the billboard skies.
Oh, wow.
Yep. It's going to be very, very exciting. Nobody else would let me do this. B&S Signs was like, let's do it.
That's awesome.
Yep. Since 1967, they've been helping people with quality signage, billboards, signage, LED signage, lots of signage.
Anything you can think of.
LED signage, lots of signage.
Big signage, small signage.
Big signage, small signage. They say signage is not that important. I say it's very important.
I think it is. I don't know where to go. Signs tell me.
It's the most important.
Yeah. The beacon of life.
That's right. Sure. B&S Signs. Check them out at bnssigns.com or give them a call at 824-3323. What you got, Troy?
All right, so we already talked about Buc-ee's being at 315 and Iowa City being at 316. The Tootsie Pop won the question of the day.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Wow.
Caught me off guard. I mean, there were several different flavors thrown in.
Sure.
But overall, Tootsie Pop got more votes than the Blow Pop. And
Raspberry or chocolate?
Chocolate seemed to be one of the winners out there.
Nice.
All right. And there was questions about if I raw dogged on my flight. I did
Oh my
not.
God.
You
Jesus.
didn't?
I did not.
Come on.
So,
Pete is the only cool person in this room then. That's it.
No, he didn't either. He said he used tech.
I did.
Oh,
so
I did.
All right.
Put white noise in my ears and did not raw dog on the plane.
And on the political thing, keep an eye on that Tom Leake David Shore race because it's going to get the next 2 weeks. Is going to get
very interesting. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Maybe we'll talk more about it tomorrow. But Trump officially came out and endorsed David Shore.
Endorsed Shore, but
Yeah.
man, they're getting those two, the packs against those two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy,
That is going to be the messiest race in this entire election here in St. Johns County for sure.
oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm already annoyed.
It's a reason good people stay out of politics because
Me.
they take like whatever happened a bazillion years ago and use it against you.
Oh.
Oh, he farted in an elevator.
Right, exactly.
You know,
and
yeah,
the stench never left me. Yeah, right. Horrible.
Whew.
And
What do you got for?
I just want to say for the record, I did hold it in on the subway.
Thank goodness.
Good for you.
I had a boiler. It was-
okay.
Yeah, I held it in.
Start up stat,
In
Troy.
case you guys wanted to know that.
No,
That was the stat.
Start up stat.
Do it.
All right. This is not a good day in history.
Oh, of course.
But it was signed by Abraham Lincoln, so it makes it history. 1861, on this day, the Revenue Act, which is the very first income tax, was ever charged in 1861 for the war effort.
Rude.
3% for, you only had to make, you didn't pay anything unless you made over $800 a year.
Oh.
A year?
Yeah, and that's not everyone made $800 a year. Matter of fact, half the country did. So
Wow.
they're rich. Woo!
They had
Yeah,
That's
Hey.
1%ers.
They had
800
to.
a year. Wow. Okay.
Pay to play.
Yeah.
All right. That was it.
That's all there is to
Oh,
it.
wow.
Okay.
Jeez.
Is that not painful enough?
That's a super short story, but I'm glad we're talking about taxes. We keep it short. That's fine.
No,
Yeah.
it was, trying to move us along.
How did it evolve over the years? That's it. That's nothing else. Okay.
Oh, no. There's a lot of different opinions out there if we start cussing about it. So,
Oh, yeah.
the one percenters pay 80% of all our taxes.
Mm.
Those
That's true.
those evil one percenters.
Panel of taxes.
Oh,
Start of Stat brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza. Get a big slice of pizza tomorrow.
That's right. It has to be tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's right.
today's Monday. They're off today.
And Augie beat every pizza I tried up in New York.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Yeah, I know.
I'm
Yep,
sure.
Totally. Plugs, Troy.
Plugs today. Hey, just stay. If you don't have to go anywhere, just stay inside and just have a calm day.
Yeah, it's just a little
What?
bit of rain.
Roads-
Go out. Go have.
Roads are people drive people drive horrible in the rain, so just stay inside. Keep our roads clear because I'm not going to be inside.
this is why. Okay, Davey.
If you want to be with me, I'll see you at 3.
Okay. Go to thefloridamangames.com. And
That's it.
we'll see you later.
Bye bye.